Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Stretch Professor, and today we're doing another episode in our legendary Greenskins campaign for Total War of Warhammer 2.
Soak right off!
Let's go ahead and get back in here. Alright, so I went ahead and made a decision. We're just going to rehire with Azhag here. Just wait a turn, get a little bit of replenishment. Let's see here. Oh, we do not want to do Raiden. Okay. So we're not gonna risk it. I feel like I could maybe beat these guys, but that's so many biggins that I think it would still be kind of hard. So we're just gonna recruit some here. Chief Snatchers are still gonna kind of be tough. We'll start getting some Black Orcs next turn. This place is probably gonna fall, so we're gonna have to retake that in a little bit.
Now then, boys, speak up.
We could try to get some friendly terms with them.
This is my place.
I think it's gonna happen. Okay. So it's replenishing, not much else to do, just waiting on a couple of buildings there. Alright. Let's do it. And special thanks to Diego Darko for sponsoring this campaign as well. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestratchprofessor@gmail.com. Oh, I forgot to run him up further. Yeah, you can just email me at thestratchprofessor@gmail.com. I'm happy to set that up. It's just $30 for at least 15 episodes of a campaign. Can also do guides if you want to see like an in-depth faction guide. I can do that. I do have one for Skaven. I have one where I talk a lot about High Elves. I think it's just an introduction to the game, but I can do faction guides if anyone's interested in that. Same kind of deal. Well-researched, about 45 minutes to an hour-long guide for about $30. Probably take about 2 hours to produce something like that, so seems pretty reasonable price. Yeah, just let me know, and be sure to check out the rest of the campaigns as well. I have probably over 40 legendary campaigns on the channel. I'm constantly adding more. Usually I'm running like 3 at a time on the channel, so I just crank out the content. I am thinking about, I'll probably mess around a little bit with Three Kingdoms. We'll see how it goes. I haven't researched that too much. I actually liked Attila as the Western Roman Empire. I know a lot of people hated Attila, but I like the complexity of the management and just sort of the survival mode of trying to fight off all these different factions. There were a lot of attrition battles, which are not everybody's cup of tea. So like you're just fighting with just a garrison to try to do as much damage as you can. Which I didn't mind those, but some people don't like those as much, so. Anyways, we'll see with the historic title. I've heard they have like a romance mode and a records mode. So the romance mode looks like you might have like abilities and things, kind of like almost like magic. We'll see how that goes. I'm really intrigued to see how they try to blend that with historical Warhammer. That's your little kitty. So we'll see, and supposedly they have a bunch of new like recruitment systems and things like that. I really hated Thrones of Britannia though, so I hope that they drop a lot of that stuff. I've heard that when you recruit stuff, it starts off really low and you have to replenish. That seems annoying. Like, I get the concept of it, but
Come on.
we'll see how it goes. I'll probably get it and give it a good look. Okay. This is probably, like, the most aggressive I've seen other factions come at me hard. Doing a Greenskins campaign. Like, all of these factions are just, like, especially, like, the Greenskins working in tandem with the Dwarfs to come at me like this is interesting. Definitely making it a bit on the spicy side.
Involved fighting.
Okay, so we finally have our places here. Upgrade, get this for sure. Now, I think that means we'll be able to recruit Black Orcs in 2 turns. I think they're a 3-turn unit. Unless they change that in the base game. If we can recruit them in 1 turn, that would be amazing. But, don't think it's going to allow for that. But the Black Orcs are fantastic against so many things because they have really heavy armor and really heavy pierce. So they're almost like the Dwarven Hammerers to an extent. I believe the Hammers have more defense. I don't know. They're very analogous to the Hammerers, though. But we have a lot of good upgrades for them. So we'll go with that. We want Doom Divers. We definitely want these. I think these might also be a 3-turn unit, which is a little silly. I mean, yeah, they're good, but like 183. They actually do more damage than the catapults here. How much does this have? 135 pierce. These have 170 pierce. They actually have even more armor piercing. So yeah, they're just pretty much superior in every way. Same range. Yeah, but they're really accurate. So Doom Divers are awesome. They're some of my favorite units. So we'll definitely get some of those. And I want to start getting spiders as well. Get at least a couple of, get like at least one Arachnarok spider per army. I think they're nice. They don't have as much anti-large as they do in the Steel Faith Overhaul mod. They are like really anti-large. I think they're like 40 or something anti-large. But 14 is still pretty good for vanilla. That take it up to 68 melee attack. And they have really high armor. So if something doesn't have armor piercing damage, then it's not going to kill them. So they're good. Now they do have a stagger mechanic, so they're good against other large beasts because whenever they auto attack, it forces things to stagger a little bit, which slows their attack speed, interrupts their auto attack animations a lot. So it makes them really good against other monsters, and that's something that you don't see on paper. But they do not have like area of attacks. It's very concentrated fire, so they're really bad against hordes of units. Of like small tier units. They're, you know, they can do it, but they're not going to get as many kills as like a giant. So the giant has large sweeping attacks, so it's much better suited to taking out mass blobs of infantry. Okay, so we'll do that. We could upgrade this. This would give us +4 extra recruit rank for shamans. We are kind of rolling in money right now, so maybe we should just go ahead and do that. Also gives us more local recruitment capacity, so that's pretty good. Probably be recruiting a lot of black orcs. Looks like we're going to be stuck in this region for a while. So yeah, we'll go with that. And then this ward recruit rank faction wide +1. That's pretty good when we hire our 3rd lord. And we need another big boss. +1 for big boss. Yeah, so we want that as well. And then I guess we'll wait on the other stuff. We don't need to upgrade this right now because we can already hire black orcs. Like, this will give us access to fanatics, I guess. But we don't really get much benefit outside of that. And fanatics are alright, but probably hold on that for now. Okay. So this army is serviceable, I think. We just upgraded the tunneling last time where we get the 10 leadership if we're in a tunnel. These guys have virtually nothing, right? Okay, so we're just going to pop over here.
Come on! Choppers out!
Okay. We should just be able to auto-resolve this. There's no way they're going to beat us with the main army as well. Did kill our Squig Rider. That's fine. It was low health anyways. Okay, this is for the garrison, but I think that affects our main army too, the 850. We have so much money right now. I think we'll just... whatever, we'll just do the money. I don't know if it affects... No, it does not affect him. Okay. I don't think. Maybe it did, and I just missed it, but... Okay, Swindler, blah, blah, blah. All right. Walls down. He has everything, right? Soon he has everything too. Yeah. Yes, he's already got Dawnstone, Ogre Blade. Okay. Full hardiness. Alright. We could just wait on Black Orcs here. It doesn't look like they're getting that aggressive with us. They might pop over and try to come at us though, so I guess we'll just go ahead and hire since we're chilling anyways. We're We might as well hire 4 more of these just to sit. You know, we might want, even with black orcs, we still might want a couple more trolls. He's really good with black orcs, though, with his buffs. Why would I want trolls? Okay, so trolls are faster. So I could use them to flank. Do I want another troll? I think, trolls do a lot of damage and AoE damage. So I'm going to replace probably most of these. So like 1, 2, maybe keep 1 big in. They get 10 extra versus large, 8 extra versus large. But they don't have much armor piercing. They're not even really worth. They're okay against, you know, large units compared to black orcs, but they're cheaper than black orcs. But now does he have? I'm trying to remember if he has a discount. Leadership, armor for black orcs, and then over here, charge bonus and 9 armor piercing. Plus 9 large, big, and okay, so they'd get plus 19 against large units. So I guess I'll keep maybe 1 or 2 big ends, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black orcs. I think 3 trolls is enough. I think it's enough. We'll just hire 1 of these kind of as a placeholder. Okay. Black orcs are so good with him. We just need to get maximum orcs. And we'll want 1 spider as well eventually. Okay. Okay, black iron mine. We'll just wait on that. Okay. So once again, we're going to delete those units. I know it's silly, but we're so wealthy right now in general that I just want a 20 stack just in case they try to get aggressive over here. And we're just going to kind of hold down the fort with Grimgore for a second while we wait on those black orc upgrades. And then we'll deck him out with black orcs and doom divers and all that stuff. We'll totally pimp him out. And we'll use Azhag to get aggressive over here. Hopefully push back these dwarfs. And then once we get those black orcs, we should be able to just crush everybody. Black orcs plus a high level shaman that has Here We Go. Here We Go, doesn't it, gives like over 40 extra melee attack or something, so they're going to hit on almost every swing. I'm pretty sure that black orcs have AoE attacks too that aren't mentioned in the coding, but I'm pretty sure that I've seen that. Like most great weapon type of units have AoE attacks, it just doesn't say it. Okay, so we're gonna have to retake Karak Azul. 7 rangers is really, 8 rangers is really annoying, but alright. Bunch of heroes too. Slayers. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. That's that old ding noise is. I need to put an overlay on this thing. OBS setting. God, this dude loves his biggins. Holy crap. I mean, they're really good. That's as good as it's going to get until you get black orcs. What beats black orcs? Not much. In greenskin on greenskin. Giants are pretty good against them. Trolls are pretty good. I mean, I guess trolls do regenerate. So maybe I should get 1 more troll just to intermix in the front line. Trolls are vulnerable to spears and halberds, but Greenskins don't have good anti-large, and neither do Dwarfs. Okay. Desolation of Nagash. That's interesting that this is like the Desolation of Nagash province here, and that there's probably going to be a path here that goes into Warhammer 3. There might be a path through here into Warhammer 3 also. But there's like almost certainly one right here. It's even called like a Doomsday type of thing, Desolation of Nagash. Then of course there will be some like sea areas here. This looks like a large plot of land though. They've already kind of plotted out, so I think there'll be a pathway here for sure. And then likely here and like up here would be one as well. Mount Squighorn. Yeah, I think there's a couple. Like right there's another one. That's going to be a pretty big chunk of territory if it's like right over here. Of course, Warhammer 2 was massive. Like all of this is Warhammer 2. Warhammer 1 was just like right here. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how far they go with it. Wish it was coming out a bit faster, but you know, quality work takes time. What are they getting?
I am a rune lord,
Nothing
not
important.
some smith.
We got a couple more turns of here. Alright, we just pop under and go bust him up next turn, I guess.
That is unthinkable.
They had a lot of units, and we're not replenishing that quickly. And we could just hire... These two have armor piercing, which is nice. Probably just go with this with armor sundering. Just grab one of those. I think we can still beat them. Gonna be a little tricky.
I am true power. The crowd's whispering. Night.
Yeah, they got some kind of scary stuff over there, but I think with the trolls we can run down these guys. With Azhag and the troll squad. Even though the troll squad's kind of injured, I think we can beat them. They didn't have any... Well, they do have 2 pieces of artillery. That's pretty good crew there. So there's about to be some rebellions going on over there too. Okay.
Sog off.
I don't know where this dude went.
Stop that.
Ready for
I mean,
murder.
we can probably beat them. So if they have another army over here, like, we might be in a little bit of trouble, but I think we can still beat them down. Alright, next. We don't have our spider thing yet. I guess we can just start boar breeding. Okay, so we want some boar. I don't think we're going to get a lot of boar, though. Greenskin unit with spears or just goblin spears. I think. I don't think any orcs have spears. I think they're all like axes. Axes and swords. That's basically just goblin spear infantry. Man, their techs are bad. I really wish they just rework their techs. I think they do rework them at the Steel Faith overall mod. They just haven't updated that mod yet for the patch. I know they're updating it soon, but I can't wait. Like, the content has to keep rolling out. I have so many campaigns. Okay, we'll just go with that. Oh, I forgot we have to have a separate tech for Doom Divers, so we have to pick if we want Doom Divers or Spiders first. We'll probably get the Big Spider first, because it's a more unique type of unit. Doom Divers are decent upgrades over Rock Lobbers, but not like... They don't offer as much unique tactical applications as the Spider. Here we go, on our 20-turn journey to maybe do a quest. We do need to get Lightning Strike pretty soon, though. Get them, vampires. We actually have a, I think, don't we still get some kind of diplomacy bonus with vampires? They may have changed that around. It was kind of a really, it was like cool thematically that Azhag got that because of his crown of sorcery, but in real life, it like doesn't matter. What are you gonna do with an alliance with the vampires? Like, we can't trade with them. It doesn't matter. They are adding a new sorcerer for Empire. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing Empire again. I don't know who all is going to be able to have the Amethyst Magic or whatever, though. I guess I could look at it, and I don't know if you need to start a new campaign or not for it. I don't know if it's just for Empire, or if, like, Bretonnians can use it, or High Elves, or what. But they did add a new wizard. Because they just had a weird patch, and I was really concerned. I think I may have said this an episode or two ago, but I was really concerned that it was not going to let me use previous saves. Okay. They're coming at me. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to get the leadership bonuses here or not. I think we get the... I can't tell if we're going to get the bonuses or not. Because it says we get a fight in the tunnelway, or in the tunnel, but if they attack you while you're in this stance, I'm not sure if that counts as an interception fight or not. Anyways, let's fight it. What is this? Oh, scavenge. Okay, so that's because of our hero. Alright, so this would probably be a little on the tough side. If we lose this, we have so much money, it's not going to matter too much. You know, we can have... Grimgore come over and hold down some of our other properties if we need to. It's going to be a little bit tougher because our trolls are injured. We don't have a lot of replenishment. We don't have a hero that gives replenishment. So it's kind of rough when we start taking, when the bodies start piling up here to get them back. Which is cool. I mean, that means there's consequences, you know. I love these underground fights. I wish there were some things, like some maps where you actually moved through the terrain a little bit more. Like, we could go down into these tunnels with, like, a small squad and fight. I mean, I know it's not really kind of the genre of this game, but... Or just, like, a very elaborate siege where you're, like, in a building. I know people have done that, like, with some mods. Like, siege of... Like, you can do a siege of this, like, crazy place or something. That would be really fun. Maybe a mod team could put that together and do some of these, like, more interior fights. Okay, so we're gonna put these as our flankers. We don't have any large units, so we can put these on the front line. Here we go, 44 melee attack. And just brain busting, okay. I think he's on a wolf, right? Yeah, so we can have him on our flank squad. Actually, he needs to be his own separate thing. And those guys for the armor sundering, hopefully they don't run. So the main goal here is going to be to shut down... Alright, okay, I clicked on here. So the main goal here is going to be to try to shut down their range units as much as possible. How much reserves do we have? We have a lot of reserves, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can throw a couple of brain busters. We need to try to bust up the Slayers. They still may not be able to kill all of our dwarves. Ooh, okay. They're using some ammo. Throwing bolts at me. Now he has regeneration, which is really nice. On a single entity unit, regeneration is super powerful. Yeah, that really is not the most effective thing. Yeah, we need to keep their units sitting there firing so that maybe their infantry runs pretty far ahead of us. Alright, so we got... Okay, so we messed them up. Damn worthless trolls. Say it like once an episode.
I'll kill the lot of them!
Bring us to battle!
Let's fight!
by the green tide!
Fanatics away!
Boys, let's fight!
Gonna kill him!
Damn, they are really after those dudes. I think we got them all though.
There's the spot! Boys! Foot of dog! Big hands!
Running! Gonna kill him!
I needed to go try to kill their artillery. Their artillery probably killed most of their units. Now, I don't think they're gonna die. They might all die, I don't know. Because it wasn't an interception battle. We'll see how it goes. These trolls have 81 leadership right now. Flanks inspired 23 other. So yeah, I think it did give me the +10 here from fighting in subterranean mode. Okay, so he died. Alright, that's fine. One time they were sitting on wards too. Wow, those big guns killed quite a few. But these dudes were sitting on wards a lot of times, like lords and heroes. So yeah, I mean their grudge thrower killed quite a few. But I thought we did a good job of dealing with their quarrelers and their rangers. They didn't have they didn't get that many shots off. They get to run. Okay, finally the dwarfs are fighting the teeth snatches. Now they're going to stop colluding against me. Ooh, Gambler's armor's pretty good. Yeah, Shield of Tolos is cool, but I think we'll go with Gambler's armor. Alright, so we did get Tunnel Boss. Yeah, let's just go with Looter, and we need to go to, we need to get Lightning Strike, and then Outcleavering's good. Well, it's okay. Mob Boss we definitely want, and then Warpath. Pretty sweet. Okay, and here, Foot of Gordon.
this go?
Zog off!
Ah!
Oh, I guess we're gonna take some damage. All right.
Azhag!
Helm of Discord's pretty dang good. It only is up every so often, but I didn't want to keep that. Probably just Du Bois here. I mean, that's a heck of a lot of extra damage. Okay. Power of Dewa. Alright. Then.
This is good. Be gone! Ominous thing. Get them!
Bros, really? God bless. Alright. Why are they making me fight this, man? Okay. I mean, I know we're getting to be a little bit dinged up, but come on now.
Get out to ready!
This is it!
Okay, so we should just be able to run in here, isolation style, just carve them up.
Watch your watch!
I think we have to do anything fancy here.
Maze!
Run in with everybody,
Oh, what's that?
crush them.
The crown commands!
Yeah, what? Fanatics away!
Yeah! Crush 'em! Get ready! Dismantling! Boys!
Shifting it!
Dwarfs footful! Feel the power! Feel the power!
We is gobbos! Stick 'em! Let's fight!
That's all they have left is their artillery basically over there. And trolls cause fear. I didn't even mention that. So it lowers their leadership, enemy leadership by a lot. 8. Oh boy. A close fight. Might kill a couple more archers here, but... Okay, they do actually have some archers. Alright, hold on. What a terrible way to go. What happened? What happened to your buddy, man? Oh, a troll puked on him. It just fell over and died. My dad died in the war, man. Troll puked on him. I might have to fight him again, so run down as many of these little clowns as we can. Love how they run. It's like so goofy. That's probably almost it. We just want to kill the Lord there, and there we go. I think even later on into the game, trolls are still pretty good. I mean, like, regeneration is nothing to sneeze at. Like, it's very, very good on, like, large monsters. So I might even keep a couple of those around end game. I could see just, like, a core of, like, end game, like, black orcs, you know, like 7 or 8 black orc infantry line, and then, like, 3 trolls, a giant, an Ragnarok spider, like 3 doom divers. Could see some pretty good utility there. Maybe 2 giants. Maybe 2 Ragnarok spiders. I don't know. We'll see. But I think that, like, those are unique. Like, there are definitely situations where I would want trolls over a giant, an additional giant, or an Ragnarok spider. Because they're just so versatile. Like, they're fast. They can flank. Probably not going to do any boar. I mean, why would you get boar when you can get troll, you know? Like, the boar's melee attack is only, like, 22, and their melee defense is 22. They don't have regen. Trolls have sweeping attacks. I mean, they do have nice armor-piercing damage, and they have I think they have a bigger charge bonus than the trolls, but Not by much. Yeah, I mean, we don't care about the money as much. I'd rather have the wall power. We might get another wall here in a little bit. We haven't even really used our walls at all. We're just smashing stuff the old-fashioned way here.
Those gates will be open. You see.
Man. Well, we should be able to attack through the gates anyways, even with them not being opened. Okay, good. It's just going to let us auto-resolve this for once. Hopefully it doesn't kill our catapult. I think there's going to be a rebellion here this turn also. Fine. Hopefully. It's not anything crazy.
Reach the iron hatch.
Hammer of what? Ooh, Tormentor Sword's pretty good.
Good.
Mork says what? What do you want?
Okay. Cane Conduit. And then Tormentor Sword. Where does that go? Does that go, like, instead of Ogre Blade? Yes, nice. Alright. Okay, good. It gives him magical attacks, too. Which is definitely relevant in some circumstances. Mine. Okay. Upgrade that. Still waiting on a few turns for other things. We gotta wait on that workshop. I don't know. I mean, maybe we could use the boars. Why? I mean, okay, they have a charge bonus of 50. The Biggins have a charge bonus of 50. 23 Pierce. They get 12 bonus versus large. They really have 34 melee attack, and they go all the way up to 50. They have 60 armor, so they could go to 70 armor. 24 charge, 34 base, 42. I mean, I guess I could see, you know, having a couple of Biggins, Boar Boy Biggins in there. I still think they're going to get crushed by other large cav in a lot of circumstances. Like any sort of Empire cav or Chaos cav or whatever is going to have more armor, more melee attack, bigger charge bonus. I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. Black Iron Forge. Oh, for Iron Rock. Oh, we could go for Black Iron Forge. I'm afraid we're going to lose this settlement again, though. +3 recruit for Biggins. Black Orc Biggins is a big deal. I do want to get to tier 5, but that's going to take a million years. And all that we get at tier 5, we do get this building, which is very nice. We do get Giants. Which Giants do have. They've helped them out a lot. I mean, 65 melee attack and 30 melee defense. I feel like they used to have less melee defense. Maybe not. They don't have very much armor, but they do have a hell of a lot of health. Okay, we'll just leave it as is for now. Alright, so we're waiting a few turns on that. I think all of our buildings are fine. Gonna be a rebellion there next turn, that's fine. Rebellion there in a couple of turns, so I have to go clean that up. This dude's kind of hiring a couple of things. Okay, anyone else want to join us? Nah, they're in my way. I need to go kill a bunch of their stuff.
Huh? Now then, boys, speak up.
Okay, so Karak Azul has nothing, so I should be able to go down and wipe them out here in a little bit.
Let's go.
Oh. I didn't even notice them sitting there.
Ready.
No way.
What do they have? So they've got 17 units. A bunch of wolves, though. Do we have any garrison here yet? Very minor garrison.
Here we go.
We got 20 units, including, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decent front line. Bunch of catapults. They don't have any catapults or anything, so I think we can thin these out with our catapults enough, and the trolls should be able to crush these goblins. I think we can beat them if they come at us. It'll be tricky, but I think we can do it. And Grimgor should be able to crush their little goblin dude. So I think we can beat them. I'm not going to do peace with them because I want to complete this province. Although that could be risky. They might come over and just try to kill me right now. If they do, I can just rehire everything. But, okay. Dang it, I forgot to send him up further. I gotta remember to do that. This is certainly one of the more challenging Greenskin campaigns that I've done. As far as like early game. Alright, so we're just going to finish up this turn. That's going to be it for this episode. Remember, if you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestretchprofessor@gmail.com. I'm happy to help you out with that. It's just $30, 15 episodes, campaign of your choice. If you have special stipulations, you want me to try a certain strategy or try to maximize certain units, or, you know, you have some kind of special request, just let me know in the email. We can talk about it and probably make that happen for you. I know that with the Chaos campaign coming out soon, Hudson really wanted me to... Yeah, they're coming at me. That's fine. We can fight this next time. Really wanted me to try to run a lot of monsters, so I'm going to try to run as many big monsters as I can with Chaos. We'll still have to have some stuff. We'll have to have some Chosen in there. But, you know, I can do that. Or if you have a different, you know, kind of thing that you want to see me do, just let me know, and I'll try it out for you. But anyways, that's going to be it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It just takes a couple of clicks. It's easy. It's free. It helps out a ton with visibility on the channel. Check out the rest of the content, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.